Soon start. I will wait where we met before.
By the stalls. Just stay out of trouble, okay?
Alright, we'll see how this mission's gonna be. It's probably gonna be, I assume, pretty elaborate, like the last one was, even though I ruined it by ruining the stealth, but they had some cool ideas, like him doing the distraction. It was a pretty big area, lots of enemies to dodge around. He had the ceiling open up, that was cool. Running away. I take responsibility for that. Although, that is just how these sort of like modern open world games are, right? The reliance on the map. You know, it's just, why don't you do what Dead Space does, where you put that, it's up in the top right where that mini map is, and the yellow line. Just put that in the world as an AR thing. I mean, it's 2020 and people can play Pokemon Go and see AR in the world. So why can't we do that here? For these people who have cybernetic eyes and they're pulling cables out of their wrists, jack in and jack off. I don't know. I'm not a big, like the way they do the modern big open world games is usually not for me. And that's fine, because this game's designed for different types of gamers. I was thinking about it the other day and how, like, it's an easy way to classify it is casual and hardcore gaming, right? And we first started hearing that when the Nintendo Wii came out. And you had the Nintendo Wii, which people were playing games by swishing a controller around, playing bowling and stuff. Jesus fucking Christ! I don't want to hear this.
For a free consultation.
No station. And then also you had phones coming out at the time, and some really interesting ideas: Angry Birds, World of Goo, Plants vs. Zombies. Games that worked really well by touching the screen and not emulating the games that had come before it that needed a controller to be played, but doing something that works best on a phone. Or just emulate what you could do with a mouse. Anyway, so that was the classification where you had these casual games and hardcore games. But when I think about it, when you compare what people were calling the hardcore games, I mean, comparing, say, like Assassin's Creed and these third-person open-world games, to me, those are actually casual, because it's very hand-holdy. It's like follow the marker on the map, and that is what was getting the mainstream group into it, ever more so, as opposed to like the Wii. I mean, Nintendo has always had this, especially lately, ever since the GameCube, this idea of like, oh, this is where the kids play. Probably started with the N64, things being more bright, more colorful, PlayStation being more of a that was more for the adults. Adults who have the patience to wait for loading times and maybe play more mature games and that kind of thing. But really, like, a lot of the games on the Wii were way more hardcore. More for the core gamers, because it was all about actual gameplay. And using your brain and thinking about it as opposed to just following a map around, right?
Shit!
I always feel like when it does the oh shit relic malfunction, that's going to be part of like some kind of a set piece. Go to the bazaar. Guess that's the market.
With N54 News, and this is
Yes, it is.
Be just in time.
Ah,
Hey, Goro. Oh, you look like a million eddies.
Is that so? That is not how I feel. I ate what you call a scat burger.
Aha! Wow, what'd you think? Tasty?
Ask the people below. The parade will soon begin. I adjusted the data from Okada-san. I advise you to examine it yourself.
all right, let's do it.
To begin with, the malware works. Truly, much better than I anticipated. Our eyes and ears are in the guard room. I observe the CCTV and I know where the sniper positions are. They are a trio. You must make each harmless before they do the same to me. There are many ways to reach them. The first is nearby. He should not be a problem. The second is worse. You will have to climb. As for the third, he hides on the footbridge over the street. We are here. Hanako-sama's platform will stop here, close to the emergency exit we will use when all is done. From these points, you will have a clear view of the parade, but the snipers will see things even better. If they notice you, bang, no more thing. If this sounds dangerous, consider that I must leap to the float, enter through a window and meet Hanako-sama face to face. The last is what I fear the most. Is all this clear? Are you ready?
Sure, it sounds like you have to do all the dangerous stuff. I'm gonna go take up your guy.
I'm ready. Question is, are you?
I formed this plan, did I not?
All while ignoring one crucial element. Your friend, Oda.
Oda is a man of honor. He would not dare raise his hand against me.
Maybe. But you're gonna be dropping in on Hanako by surprise.
You have a point. Instinct and reflexes win out at the moments like this.
So?
So I can only hope that I am still faster than he is.
Stay safe, Goro.
Alright, taking out those snipers could be fun. Should be a lot of activity with the parade.
I am in position. The floats have started to move. Remember to be careful or you will face Arasaka drones. I also spotted the netrunner in an Arasaka uniform. She is somewhere, hidden.
Okay, good to go.
Then let us begin. You must reach all snipers before Hanako-sama's float appears.
Just a short
Probably twins. Maybe there was a special on that cybernetic look. These guys. Weird eyes. So these guys. What the hell? More twins? Fucking twins. I mean, a lot of games do that where there's repeated NPCs, but like to have the same color and have them standing close enough, but there's not enough that are close enough that where you just go like, oh yeah, they just look the same. It's just a bunch of stuff they could have ironed out over time, right? I really feel like you're pushing past people. Just sort of like silly moments where you look at it and you think that's pretty shadowy. Oh man, and then you walk through here and you think these people are fucked up.
Watch out.
The colors bloody amazing, these holograms, the action. It feels like a real event going on. I just see like silly stuff where they've doubled them up and not a smart way. Dude, get the fucking way and smash it with the bloody hammer. It's too bad that you just have this arrow. Be cool. I mean, I know that you have intel for that kind of stuff. It'd be cool if you had to sort of figure out an interesting way to get there, or like the timing of does not want me to jump. Probably for the best. I'd probably jump down like else. A sniper, big yellow arrow.
You are close. He's almost in front of you. He's watching the crowd, not his back.
That didn't work. I guess I should have been looking for traps. Makes sense that he would have a trap, or she, or Z. But I don't know, I was just sitting there following the map. It's a weird sort of it become like people talk a lot about how, okay, well, if you don't like that kind of stuff, you can turn off the options, right? You can turn off the minimap, you can turn off mission objectives and all that stuff. But if the game is not set up to handle that, or if the game, like, what would have happened if it didn't have that map and I had to know where the sniper was? It would be kind of interesting if you had to look at the map maybe and think about it and decide where they might be. Or if you knew where the snipers were and there was a real timer and you had a constant indication of where the float was, and you had to time it in a way where you're taking them out before the float gets to a certain area or whatever. No. That's a great shot.
Alright, I am in position. The floats have started to. Remember to be careful or you will face Arasaka drones. I also spotted the netrunner in an Arasaka uniform. She is somewhere hidden.
Okay, good to go.
Then let us begin. You must reach all snipers.
And because it's such a beautiful area, you're sort of missing a lot of it because you're just following the line, right?
Surprised. He's a symbol, an icon.
I mean, on your own, you can take a breath and look at this stuff. Okay, watch for traps. I love the outfits.
Beautiful. Just a juxtaposition of the masses celebrating corporate culture and having exactly no share in it.
It is very Grand Theft Auto with the way they're so obnoxious. So beautiful, and they've got no sense about it.
You are close. He's almost in front of you.
Got it.
He's watching the crowd, not his back.
Won't know what hit him.
Love that neon. Oh, there was a tripwire right there. I just stupidly ran into it. My bad. That's cool. That was in a good spot. That was totally my bad. And then I'm sitting here talking about the problems of AAA games, of which there are problems, but that was totally mine. I take that responsibility. Let's try it again. This time I quick save.
He's watching the crowd, not his back.
Won't know what hit him.
Okay, let's see if we can make this buddy jump. I do like the energy outside with all the people. It really feels like a crowd of people.
Attention all units. As suspicious activity in Sector 3C. Weird shutting next to the balloon stand.
The stable.
Control, hold position. Balcony 2 floors up. Woman in red, I think she's on. Abort. I repeat, abort. Hold the binoculars. Collect the junkie.
Jumping up here like a moron. I got this sniper rifle. I mean, that's not going to be quiet. Can I make this thing silenced? I feel really stupid because I don't know how to get behind him. I mean, I can just shoot him in the head.
Goro, took out the one closer.
Now you must leap to the balcony by the green arrow and take the elevator.
Okay.
Take the footbridge at
I guess
the top
it's
to cross the street.
so loud that you're okay. Jesus Christ. Man, the colors are so nice. These blue sci-fi letters with the big lights, they really remind me of Mass Effect and KOTOR and exploring those levels where they always felt like they were like space stations. Shit, what was he saying? Go where?
That's the motherfucking problem. Nobody's listening.
none of our norms. Hanako-sama should not be here. You questioning Yorinobu's orders? Do your damn job. Understood. Over and out.
It is just as we expected. Oda is here. I will contact you with any news.
I know that borged out ogre. Adam fucking Smasher.
Guy who killed you, right?
Guy, mother...
Try to reach the maintenance area. You can climb up from there.
Shit, I wanted to hear the rest of that. And I walked over and clipped it off. That's interesting, though. I mean, imagine having died and you're living inside somebody's brain. Kind of yourself, but kind of not.
Takamura didn't plan a little.
Fuck! Almost fell.
And then you're having to deal with somebody that actually killed you.
Told you so.
Cool idea. Can't move too fast in this game. All the dialogue gets overwritten with each other.
You will have to
Gotta play it
get down
safe.
somehow. Just be careful. Yes, just so. Don't rush. I need you alive, not the cop.
I hate his voice. It's so monotone and it feels like a really put-on accent. It sounds like Splinter from Ninja Turtles. But it seems like an okay actor, but it's just too much of this all of the time. It is like that very fast. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ah. Okay, getting closer. Oh, mama's so fat. That joke's still around 50 years. There's no punchline to it. Just your mama's so
Just a
fat.
few feet more and he's yours.
I mean, this set piece having so much parkour. Uh-oh. Damn, should have got my hammer out. Killed him from high above. I thought I'd get down there and press, like the takedown button or something. But whatever. It's pretty forgiving with the noise. I like the kegs with the lights on them. That's a cool idea. So we need to disable this. Can you shoot it? Or this a lighter gun? Let's give it a try. Yep. Oh crap. Now that makes sense that they would hear that. I guess we're inside. Big hammer. So nice looking. Doesn't look like we can see the float or anything from here. Oh shit. Oh, so we basically alerted everybody now. They're shooting at us from there.
What'd you say? Target down.
Good words to you. You will find a door to a staircase at the end of the room. It's the shortest route to the next sniper. He positioned himself high.
Keep you posted.
Can we do anything interesting here?
Pete, it is Oda again. Listen.
We have to announce that public safety has been compromised. She must be extracted. At once. Arasaka is fully capable of protecting its principles. Ask your boss what he values more. The Arasaka image or his sister's life. The situation is in hand. Over and out.
Did you hear? They know something. Perhaps much. We must hurry.
say now, this mission is just loaded with the platforming outside, jumping inside. I just feel like that would be so much more of the world that they didn't get a chance to do. What's going on here? I couldn't believe we were.
Contact!
This seems pretty scary. I think if any of these are any good. What is this guy? What I would like is some cool Cyberpunk, so I can dash around, dash towards these guys. Kind of dart in and out of cover, maybe go invisible for a few seconds and take them out stealthily.
You fucking gunk!
Basically what I'm doing in Deus Ex. This is a bit more straight ahead, which is all I've... Holy shit, did you reload that any slower? We are in a battle. I mean, that's how I've spec'd her out. I guess I only have myself to blame. But yeah, the Cyber feels not a big part of it, because it's so expensive right up to that, right? I have some money now. But I cycled through a lot of them. Seem like the ones I wanted were expensive.
Try to reach the maintenance.
It is fun that I can actually
climb up from
headshot
here.
people now.
And if that doesn't work, you can use the footbridge to your right. Watch out for the float jets. Unless you intend to get cooked, I would keep my head low.
I mean, putting a silencer on can be really, really nice. Now that we are able to do so much damage. It is fun to explore the world like this. Big bridges, and the sense of scale, and how nice those pipes look, the lighting. Big hammer.
Those pipes look strong. Try to climb them.
Oh man, I love how bright and blown out that yellow is. Black balls. I used to have those in McDonald's playgrounds for me. Just to head out, felt like in a space station. I know everything up there. I just look strong. I don't think so. Maybe. That's something new. That blue half circle? Is that the people are looking at you or aiming at you or possibly alert? I think that's totally new. That was a complaint I had and some people had about the lack of stealth. Just go down. understand this map. Be very quiet. Oh man, I'd love to just push him over. Maybe we could pick him up and chuck him, but ooh, look at that. That looks very painful. Can you throw them? Ah. Whatever. There's just not really any like problem solving or thinking. It's tense. The music is really good. The visuals are really good. I like looking at it. Oh, holy hell! Did I just jump down? And again, actually, if you had this in VR, it would be. I mean, these heights would be really impressive. I think I just fell off into a bad spot. Yeah, it's fun to look at. That's for sure. But yeah, it'd be nice if there was more like... I guess if you would approach guards and you were kind of analyzing their movement patterns and had different ways to distract them, turn them against each other with the cyber hacking, which I think, yeah, you can do that. Or, I don't know, throwing stuff. I was a fan of those takedown animations in Deus Ex, especially when you could do 2 of them.
I shoot a Pâtreron's the footbridge.
Well, there you go, man. You got what you wanted. It's kind of puts you in a big spot where, like, the second you stand up, bam! Oh well. I guess I should have been looking at my mini-map or paying more attention. And I'm dead. Took a few times to get back here. Got exploded somehow. I killed a guy over here and bomb went off. I think it might have been this one. But I mean, I set that one off when I was here and it didn't hurt me, so I have no idea. It was frustrating and it sent me really, really far back. So we're back. Get the hammer. Smashy and facey.
Engaging hostile!
Oh yeah, these guys. I hit him with my hammer. It's hilarious. Oh, reloading. Don't mind if I do. I have 18 health packs, I think. I like junk. Doesn't weigh much and might give me some story. Something you can jack into. But I don't have any interesting... I don't have any skills in this stuff. Here, I guess the screen's broken.
She's chipped!
She's chipped? Or she's hit? Probably chipped. Show me your head.
Heads down! Keep it together!
Head's getting blown off. There you are. Oh, look at that. His head's barely creeping out. That's interesting. And we added that in the latest patch.
Try to beat reach the maintenance area. You can climb up from there. And if that doesn't work, you can use the footbridge to your right. Watch out for the float jets. Unless you intend to get cooked, I'll keep my head low.
So 1,400 damage. That's good. I like that one. Alright, well, this is where we were last time. Alright, we went up through here. I'll go... Oh yeah, these guys. And the elevator. I was pressing R2 a million times there. And I'm fucking dead. This is the thing that I blew up on. So this was, again, this was my fault. I went over there and smashed with a hammer and I was whacking at these guys and that's why I blew up. Well, we're back in. He didn't get me this time. Just because he's halfway on the ground. Oh, these freaks. God, so delayed. Vent man. Could be Adam Jensen.
Yes, apparently. Well done. One problem remains.
And that is...
The Arasaka Netrunner. She has taken control of all the networks. You must get rid of her. We'll not be able to hijack the float otherwise. She hides in an unfinished apartment building, near to the second sniper's nest.
Okay, on my way.
Taking out the Netrunner, okay. It's a neat little area. The Watson Horror Diary. I remember that from earlier. Familiar is nice. Wish there was some really familiar Deus Ex bits in this instead of familiar AAA Ubisoft bits. Although Ubisoft, I don't play their games, but I think that they're pretty polished, aren't they? I mean, because they use the same game engine year after year with probably small improvements, right? And then every once in a while they do a big overhaul to it. Holy shit! That's nice.
Oh shit, not good.
You know, moments like this are really nice. It's cool the background music starts interacting with it and supporting it with its chords. Nice. Although that, I mean, that could also be the music coming from her, but it feels like it's more the music we've been listening to in the game, which is a really cool idea. It's like, yeah, all that kind of stuff is polished to really impressive shine. This looks like a boss fight.
Now, V, I have our attention. Pull out her link.
Maybe not, though. She's just up here alone, staring at this on the floor. I rip her link out.
Been on a while. Time for a break.
Okay, Nintendo.
Fuck! Of course you're here.
These guys have like a real way of warping towards it. They basically need to jump away from them. Going is real cool Cyberpunk like that. Let's see that. Let's take that as Looks like Jason. Red hockey mask on. Well, that wasn't Dark Souls.
I managed to.
I managed to hit him in the head with a hammer 25 times.
He's breathing. For now.
Please, V. Show him mercy. There should be nothing standing in your... No!
Drop this on yourself, too.
No! You didn't have to!
He'd have done the same to me. You saw it!
That was nice to give you a choice there. What's your deal? You knocked out? From the neural jack.
Okay, Preem. Online and in the system. Hanako's inside.
What is she doing?
Trying to call someone, I think.
Try to listen. Do not forget to disarm the alarms. I must be able to...
危険だと警告されたの。小田とも連絡が取れないし、何か変だわ。
パレードを中止すれば、弱さを露呈したと思われる。
弱さ？誰の？あなたの。
俺たちだ。
私が参加したのは、あくまでもお父様を追悼するため。操り人形になるためじゃないわ。
この見せ物では、みんなに役割がある。美智子は文句を言ってないぞ。だが、お前が言うなら中止してもいい。全部やめだ。お前の安全が第一だからな。
兄さん、やり終えましょう。
ありがとう、花子。せっかくの式典だ。やり終えなければ悔いが残る。
Goro, all systems jammed. It's now or never.
お父様。
花子様。
あなたは
お許しを。どうか話だけでもお聞きください。三郎様は
父のことを口にしないで。
これが俺にできる最後のご奉仕なのです。三郎様の死について真実を明かすことは花子様、無礼を働きたくありません。しかし
I really like the choreography.
He shot her.
Whatever he did, now we're really fucked.
Knew we couldn't trust him. What happened to keeping him on his leash? We'd best delta the fuck out of here.
You have no right to keep us here!
On the ground! Everyone!
Go fuck yourself!
Take everybody out. The hammer of truth shows the way. I really like the choreography of her running towards him. The way he sort of really gracefully took her out. It's like very fluid, like a ballerina.
V, are you secure?
Yeah, for now. Lost your fucking mind?
There's no time to explain. We must meet.
Where are you?
An abandoned apartment block on Pine Street. Second floor. Number 303.
I
No
look
cruel
okay.
times.
We're about to go live.
Hurry.
Is he really that out of his mind? Considering all the stuff we did, we just murdered, what, 3 snipers, several guards, destroyed some drones, did all this in the middle of a big parade with thousands and thousands of witnesses, potential witnesses. Oh, fought Oda. What else? Dealt with that hacker. I mean,
maintenance. Any Busan-based
they
AI
were like
could,
really
in
getting
time,
involved.
pose a considerable threat.
So doesn't seem all that crazy to me. I wish her character would speak to us. Oh, wait, what? I wonder if they changed the driving in the patch. This latest update. Seems like the car's a bit more slippery. Because they could really use a handbrake. I don't think there is one. Unless it's square. It feels a bit more slippery than usual. No, this is without square. So I can throw it in. The brake works really well for getting around the corner properly, but I mean, these games are all about handbraking. Oh, everybody's disappearing. Go to the safe house. Bring some police. Crime report. Which crime? This one.
NCPD, stand down!
Of course, they're where the food is.
Exchanging fire!
Oh yeah, the police, they just spawn right by you, right? Shit, I know that people have been complaining a lot about saying how the police, well, number one, that they just kind of spawn behind you, they don't come from anywhere. And then two, that it's quite easy. It seems like they really jacked that up, actually. Which makes sense. People complain about it, they want it more difficult. Here you go. Get to the safe house safely. Don't bring 4 stars of police with you. What if it's a trap? He's been playing the long con against me. It's an interesting machine. It's a really interesting looking machine. It's like an old... It's interesting looking at this as if this would be like an old version of their technology, but still new and different to us. Really nice touch. Wrong door? Oh, did he say just knock once? That's a nice touch. I deserve that. Okay, dum-dum. Knock 4 times. He's kidnapped her. Will the whole city come after us? Well, the whole of Arasaka. Much worse.
Okay, come inside. Quick. I feared they had caught you.
Right about now, Hanukkah's the most famous missing person in the world.
I am aware.
So, every Arasaka soldier is on our trail.
You're right. Let us not waste any time. I offered her some tea.
You kidnap Hanako Arasaka and offer her a cup of fucking tea?
Yes, she respectfully declined. Tell her the truth about Yorinobu. No embellishment. And state your terms clearly. Perhaps to you, she will listen.
I like how she's sitting there with knife.
花子様、彼女が例の人物です。どうか話を聞いてあげてください。
I was there that night at Konpeki Plaza. I saw Saburo Arasaka die. He wasn't poisoned. It's a lie your brother made up and spread. Yorinobu is the murderer.
You must be mad to think I will listen to such nonsense.
Thing is, I'm damn determined and got nothing to lose. Got your prototype relic jammed in my head. By freak coincidence, it stopped, then helped me survive. A bullet. Now it's slowly killing me. One of your personality engrams is overriding itself onto my psyche, and if I don't find a way to stop it, well, It won't end well for me.
Hanako-sama, V is living proof of the terrible crime your brother committed. We can confirm every word she speaks if only you will help her with the relic. Hanako-sama. Did you hear that? Go and check.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Last video gonna use the word
Last chance to get the fuck out of here.
Can't leave him back there.
Forget him, guy's toast. Unless you want to wind up like him.
I mean, his character's such a cool idea to visualize him, let him just be in your brain. Him having obviously motivation to keep you alive, because well, if your body die, then the vessel that he's going to eventually take over.
Enemy contact! I'm in.
He's not going to be there for him. I guess the Last of Us used those too, those killing animations. It's really satisfying. I love when you grab the brick, hit him in the head with it, run up and take him out. It's like stealthy, looks fun, satisfying. But I put all my points into strength, so I need to be going around hitting with the physical stuff. Otherwise, I'm just not doing enough damage. So I've sort of painted myself in the corner of having these blunt weapons.
These attacks won't accomplish anything.
It's fun to see something like that. Maybe we can get those grill arms. That's kind of fun. Yeah, good armor. High armor rating. Good money value if you just want to sell it later on.
Don't you fucking dare float off. Not now. Come on, gotta get the fuck out of the city.
Oh, getting out of the city again. Started the game out in the desert. Went with Pan Am back into part of the desert. So I wonder where he's going to take us.
Think they make these motels especially for royal.
Alright, let's dump some stuff so I don't have to see that warning sign the whole time.
Fuck-ups like us? AC's busted, dirty needles under the mattress, shitters clogged. No, for real. Who fucking comes here to sleep? We're a couple miles outside Night City. Someone leaving town just keeps driving. Somebody going there sleeps in the damn city. What good's a motel in the middle of nowhere? I'll tell you who sleeps here. Fucking losers, that's who. Fuck! How the tables have turned.
Johnny! For crying
Now
out!
we're the ones sitting around waiting for Sokka assault squads to storm in. Anyone knocks, blast the fucking door. No warning. Not keen on us ending up like Takamura. Hear that?
Car.
At this hour, in this place? Fuck. Just one?
Why don't you go and check it out since you're basically
Finger on the
invisible.
trig, V. Not a word.
I have a message for V.
Don't touch that door.
Who's there? I said, who's there?
Oh, want the whole motel to hear, or will you let me in?
Alright, gonna let you in.
Finally. Ugh. That on the wall, is that blood?
Yeah. Knock the last star off this dump. So, you were saying, got a message?
Sitting right here. It'll start soon.
What'll start?
It's a doll.
Or a proxy.
That's a cool idea.
I must make one thing clear. I still think you are mad, but...
Hanako? That you?
But I can fool myself no longer. I believe you.
Damn shame you didn't believe me earlier. Goro might have still been alive, had you?
It could be.
If you invoke his name, remember he did everything for this conversation to happen. That demands respect.
So that was his death? We don't really see it? I mean, I liked that he died because, for one, he was a bit annoying, and two, he invited out himself, right? He went against the plan, he kidnapped somebody important, it was only a matter of time until they would track him down and kill him. We barely got out alive. We just barely were able to smash 7 guards in the face with hammers over and over again. But we have Keanu Reeves on our side. So I like that part that he died, but I wish they probably could have shown it. I think there would have been more of an emotional impact. I assume because we didn't see him die that maybe we'd find out later he was in their custody or something, and we could save him, or he would appear and save us or something. But oh well, he's gone. I like the surrogate though.
Fine.
Yorinobu planted a tanto in the corporation's very heart. I must act while the wound is fresh, and you will help me. You are living proof of his crime and treason.
You're gonna help me first.
Perhaps I did not speak clearly. We must act quickly.
Well, I'm pretty tight on time too. Dying, in fact. My dead body'd make for a pretty lame-ass witness.
I understand.
Want to know everything you know about Mikoshi?
Mikoshi? One of my father's flagship projects. A data fortress with servers situated on orbital stations all around Earth. Think of it as an archive of personality constructs, digitized psyches.
Try a prison?
A matter of perspective. In any case, that is not where you will find salvation. Not without extensive knowledge of the relic and the construct creation procedure.
Track down your runaway. Hellman was hiding under Kang Tao's wing. We chatted. Think sooner or later the engram will completely consume me. Process can't be stopped.
A surprisingly deterministic conclusion for a man of science.
At the very least, got my hands on the relic schematics. Got detailed information about its inner workings, project tech documentation.
All useful. Even more so given that Hellman is still alive. I will contact him and explain that one does not leave Arasaka by the back door.
Managed to make contact with Alt Cunningham.
The Cunningham?
The very same who invented Soul Killer, using her own modified version now.
That should be more than useful.
That's about the extent of what we got. What now?
let us meet in person. At Embers, in the city center. It is discreet. Just remember one thing. From now on, we both must exercise extreme caution. Well, that's my job done.
Know what?
What?
Think I'd have rather had a wave of Saka elites barge in here.
Got what we wanted. Don't tell me that proxy got to you.
Fuck you.
Come on, think about it. Yesterday, Hanukkah was living in a world that was completely safe for her. Know what she got on her hands now? A foreign city, a homicidal brother, and a fucking thief. It's why she sent a proxy. She's alone. And she is shitting herself more than we are.
Uh-huh. Clink.
What? Did you say clink?
Mm-hmm. Sound of her attaching her leash.
So if Arasaka can... If whatever her name can find us, how come anyone else in charge there couldn't find us? I guess they would have assumed that we were dead. They probably didn't really know who we are, right? On a goal. Alright, I'll stop there. I just want to like explore the city and do little mini quests and have things kind of happen to you and do some stealth missions and all that kind of stuff, but it's just not that kind of game. The story's been pretty hit or miss. Sometimes I really enjoy it. Other times it feels like a chore. The combat, I've gotten to the point where we're really powerful. I might have to put it back on hard or higher. But is that just going to make them more bullet spongy? The AI is still terrible. There's not really any danger of dying. And if you do, you just go back a little bit. So it's more like there's not that fun challenge of outsmarting them. It's just such a shame seeing how beautiful this game is. Even this room is interesting to look at. You know? I mean, that's repeated from before, but I don't know, like this thing being screwed up and them taking the time to figure out like how many bottles and cans might be here and what a container might look like. Now have the container bop around. What a fridge might look like then. All that kind of stuff. I like the lighting and the shadows there. It's great. You know, pretty interesting.
Shit. Get ready. Fuck.
Oh, are we turning into him?
Johnny!
You ain't dying yet. I got you.
Wow. I mean, they have some really cool elements for the story. The ticking clock on your character always has a lot of tension. The idea that you would lose your personality and this guy would take over, and then the idea that he's your constant companion. A lot of video games have these companion types. And this is a really interesting way to do it that also fits within the world and with the story.
Johnny.
And I guess it's going to lead into some sort of
that smells the sea breeze.
Choice ending.
Get up. Pacific's beautiful this time of day.
I mean, it's kept me watching this part when I was just about to go to bed.
Almost flatlined by that attack.
No, you're not V. You're going to be like his girlfriend or something. This is his memory. No, it doesn't make any sense. Because we're looking at him.
We in Pacifica? What's this building?
Old hotel, the Pistis Sophia.
He's
We're her
smiling.
sole guests right now. Wanted to show you something. Come on.
Saw the pseudo-endotrizine in your hand.
Can't very well function in this body without it, right? Got this strange impression your comatose self wanted to get rid of me. Actually put up a good fight.
Did you want to pop the pill?
Coolier Chrome, if I'd wanted full control, I'd have taken it already. Lots earlier.
Had doubts. Just when you were gonna drop them, your conscience poked you in the gut.
So Johnny Silverhand's got a conscience after all. Christ, can we just drop it?
I like his motion capture.
Climb through the window. Can manage that, I think. You wanted to know why I brought you here. There's a hidey hole where I'm standing. Open it. Empty it.
Jump scare coming?
These yours?
They were. Belong to you now.
50 years back. Mexican conflict?
When I was a young pissbrain like you, I enlisted with a Corp army. Was in Mexico when I realized that no matter the conflict, Corps always win. Ordinary people always lose.
So that the truth you decided to reveal in song?
Well, deserted first. Wound up here, locked in this room. Laid in bed, staring at the ceiling fan for a good month.
I wouldn't mind lying down right now, watching a fan until the end of time.
It's why I brought you here. Wasting days, weeks. That's the step I want you to skip.
Why are you giving me these?
Imagine we're deployed together, fighting in a war, side by side. Would you take a bullet for me?
Dumbass question.
Yes or no?
Sure. I guess if you're in an army with somebody. Just take a bullet with some... No.
No, I wouldn't.
Tags belong to a man who sacrificed his life for mine in Mexico. Been thinking about our predicament. Want to be clear. I will do you no wrong. When the time comes, it'll be my life for yours. I'll agree to get wiped.
Oh, interesting.
Tags are proof of my promise.
It's an interesting conundrum because, and this is where like the interesting sci-fi stuff comes from, because like, sure,
Let's get out of here.
the body's always been mine, sure, but we would have died if it wasn't for his personality being put in our head. But if it was any chip put in our head, it would have saved us. It just so happened to be his.
Kind gesture, I guess, but you can't really give me something I already have. Body's mine. Always has been. It is my decision. Not
Let's
an
not talk
intruder's.
on it anymore for now, okay? You seriously considering Hanako's offer?
Got a better idea.
Not yet, but I got a request.
Well?
Adam Smasher. Fucker who got the better of me. Whatever happens to me, I want him zeroed, gone, tossed into the wind as mulch.
That your dying wish? Revenge?
It's more than that, and I'll need you to take Rogue with you. It's important to me, and it's just as important for her.
Not sure Rogue's the son.
Bitter bitch these days, said it yourself. And it has been a while. So I'll jog her memory myself. You'll drop the pills from Misty, and I'll steer the ship for a bit.
Not at all excited about this plan. Realize that, right?
Just gonna have a quick chat with Rogue about Smasher. Then I'm out, I promise.
Rogue's convenient cover.
For what? Me seizing control of your body at long last?
Or some gonk-ass suicide plan to attack Arasaka again. Know you pretty damn well at this point, Johnny.
For the last time.
I don't think we do.
No secret plan.
Need to know
I'll tell Rogue the truth.
Hey, just busted out of soul prison. Check out my new ass.
All I got...
That's interesting. Giving him control at the end there.
Need to think it over.
Sure, thanks.
I think they're setting up a whole bunch of interesting choices near the end.
Just get me to the afterlife and...
Feeling better.
Still feel a sharp...
Doubt that's ever.
Cool. Alright, yeah, it feels like they're setting up a bunch of choices for the end. Could get interesting. I like the sci-fi philosophical thought about, is it your body or because he saved you? I think I'm still leaning towards because it was the technology and not him. He just happens to be in it. Meh. Pretty meh. A game that could be so bloody good is brought down to a meh because of it being undercooked. Like an undercooked meal. An undercooked delicious meal from the best restaurant. Alright, see what happens later.